Howdy, folks. Chris Trulson here with Birthplace of Country Music and Radio Bristol. We've got a big evening for you. This is day 2 of our virtual celebration of Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. Celebrate Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion live stream concert. We want to thank everybody for their support over the last, over the last year and through all the hardships that we've all been going through. Thank you for sticking with us through these trying times. We're doing our best to celebrate virtually this year. It's a little bittersweet, but nonetheless, it's going to be some amazing programming. Last night we had Farm and Fun Time, which went amazingly well. Thanks to everybody who tuned into that. And tonight we have an amazing show as well. Tonight's show is brought to you by Virginia is for Lovers as we celebrate Virginia Music Heritage Month. Virginia is for music lovers, and Wanderlove is calling, with adventure as the destination. Reconnect with what you love this year on an epic Virginia road trip. Also, a big thank you to our sponsors, Holston Medical Group and Hard Rock. Without their help, the whole weekend would not be possible, so we want to thank them as well. And, of course, as you know, Bristol Rhythm and Roots 2020 was canceled this year due to the pandemic. And we hope that this online festival helps kind of bring your spirits up and helps remind you of the great times that we all have together when we can be together face to face. And of course, want to remind you, we will be back next year for our 20th anniversary, September the 10th through the 12th for 2021, Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. So we're looking forward to that. Coming up in just a few minutes, we've got some of the great regional artists in our neck of the woods. Very proud to have 3 amazing talents with us tonight. Amythyst Kiah, Morgan Wade, and Martha Spencer are going to be on the bill for tonight's show. But first, before we jump into things, I definitely want to acknowledge the fact that today is September the 11th. We want to acknowledge and honor the victims and survivors of the 9/11 tragedy, which happened 19 years ago on this day. Let's never forget those who lost their lives and those that survived, all the heroes that emerged following 9/11. All right, to kick things off tonight, I want to welcome to the stage Executive Director of the Birthplace of Country Music. We've got Leah Ross here with us.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Leah, how are you?
Hey, I'm great.
Very glad to see you here. This is I'm really glad that we were able to pull all this together despite the challenges that we've had. Tell us a little bit about kind of coming to the decision of canceling the festival and how things been since that announcement.
You know, it really was the only decision that we could make. We wrestled with it, but there came a point that you had to make that decision, so we think we made the only one that we could. It was bittersweet and very sad, but we think that's what we should have done. But we've been very humbled by our loyal fans and those who support us because they've given to our festival hero. We've gotten messages. We've deferred tickets. I mean, so many things have happened to make us know that we have those fans that's going to be here next year.
And we have a lot of fans. People have been really pouring in and stepping up to the plate to help us out through this time and to remind us how much support we really do have, not only regionally but nationally. Mm-hmm. Tell folks a little bit about the Festival Heroes campaign.
Well, you know, we started this campaign because we knew that there was a lot of people that would probably still want to support us, so we said that anyone that gave $75 would be called a festival hero. And what that means is that anyone that gave that, and it's still going on, that your name is going to go on a plaque in our museum, a permanent plaque, showing the support that we got in what would have been our 20th anniversary. But we also have a different level. If you give more, 250 or more, we're also putting you in for the first year in our 1927 Society membership with the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, which will give you a lot more perks too. So that's still going on. So we, you know, we're very fortunate that that has been as popular as it has been.
And we want to make sure to thank everybody who has helped with the Festival Heroes campaign. And for a little more information, I believe we have a video that we're going to play to tell you a little bit more about that campaign.
We think of our heroes in Bristol. We normally think of the legends, the ones who wowed us on stage time and time again. But this year has proven our fans are the real heroes, You're the ones keeping this wonderful tradition alive. And now, we need you like never before. Please show your support for Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion and become a festival hero by donating to the 2020 Festival Recovery Fund. With your help, we'll be back bigger and better than ever.
And again, we want to acknowledge the incredible partners that came together to make this night possible. First off, we want to thank our presenter partner, Virginia Tourism Corporation. VTC has been a long-term partner and friend of Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion for many, many years. We're so grateful for their support, and tonight's program is made possible through their generosity. Leah, tell me a little bit about that partnership and how it's developed and about tonight.
You know, we've done different projects together. We've done an Orthophonic Joy. We've traveled to promote travel to Bristol, to England with them. But when we started thinking about the festival not being here, and I called Chris Canfield with Virginia Tourism, and I said, Chris, what can we do for the weekend to bring something to our loyal fans? And the first thing he said, Leah, why don't we bring some powerful women together from your region to celebrate this at a show at the museum? And I thought, oh, what a great idea. So it just developed from there and morphed into what we have tonight.
Pretty darn cool, and it's going to be a really, really fantastic show, folks. We're going to kick off the evening with a video from Virginia Tourism. This is from the Wander Love campaign.
Feeling at the start of a trip? That stir of excitement as you pack your bags, or that tiny thrill as you set your out of office? That feeling is what we call Wanderlove. It's that unbounded joy of embarking on a new adventure. And this year, that adventure is right here in Virginia. Whether you hop off the interstate and take the scenic route, stumble upon a new love, or simply escape to our wide open spaces, your Wanderlove is calling. Plan your next adventure at virginia.org.
We would also like to thank Hard Rock. Hard Rock is a company founded on the mottos, love all, serve all, take time to be kind, save the planet, and all is one. Hard Rock works to improve lives, help communities, and sustain the earth, infusing the power of music into all they do, wherever they are. Today, more than 50,000 Hard Rock team members interact with their mottos, global values across 250 local communities spanning more than 70 countries. Hard Rock is proud to sponsor the Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion and is looking forward to being a partner in the Bristol community. And we're really looking forward to them being here too to be one of our partners. So we're going to roll a video of Hard Rock.
Bristol can lead America's comeback with one of their own. A new Hard Rock means over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We're not only talking jobs, we're talking good paying jobs.
This will put Bristol back on the map all over again.
Hard Rock in Bristol? I never thought I'd see the day.
We've got to say yes.
Over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We've got this one shot to make it happen.
Vote yes for Bristol.
Finally, but not least for sure, I'd like to thank Holston Medical Group. They've been a partner with the festival for many years, not only giving us financial help, but every year they bring first aid and their doctors work all weekend to take care of our fans that are here. So we want to give a special shout out to them. Can we talk about this shirt real quick before we roll any further?
Yeah, let's talk shirts.
So I have a Rhythm and Roots shirt on that we just made, and I'm going to turn around so you can see the back. They are available on our website and in our museum store. You know, we're not going to have the festival. What's it say on there, Chris?
It says, stay tuned, and there's a banjo, a fiddle, and a guitar, and it says Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion with something scratched out, which would have been our date for this weekend, and it says returning in 2021.
So get yours while you're last. We don't have that many, so get online and buy one.
That's right. You can go to birthplaceofcountrymusic.org for that as well. All right, let's give you a little bit of some highlights about what else is going to be happening this weekend. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening. As I mentioned, last night we had Farm and Fun Time. Tonight we have a wonderful show. Tomorrow night we have another great show. But things kick off tomorrow, 1 p.m., where we're going to do 3 hours of flashback performances from Bristol Rhythm, the festival. And these are some special performances featuring folks like Mike Ferris, The War and Treaty, Jerry Douglas and the Earls of Leicester, Carson Peters and Iron Mountain, Folk Soul Revival, and the Way Down Wanderers. Again, that is kicking off Saturday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., and you can find that on any of our platforms. Just go to our Facebook page, Bristol Rhythm, Radio Bristol, our website, all that stuff. You'll find it there. Tomorrow's festival flashback is presented by Bristol, Tennessee Essential Services, who are broadcasting our program this weekend throughout the entirety of the weekend as well, so you can tune in there. And then Saturday, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we've got another virtual celebration for Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, featuring Acoustic Syndicate, great band, a Bristol Rhythm and Roots favorite. And also, we've got Grammy Award winner Jim Lauderdale. He's going to be joining us as well. I know we were just talking off air. The last live show, other than last night, before COVID really hit the region, was Jim Lauderdale right here in this theater. So it's cool to get him back for sure. And again, that kicks off tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. All right, Sunday's highlights. There's a lot of information here. Stick with me, folks. Sunday, we've got our big Bristol Session Super Raffle. And now, if you don't know about this is a big deal, and tickets are almost all gone. There's less than 100 tickets left. So we've got like 2 days left, technically, but chances are tickets are going to sell out probably tonight. We're giving over $250,000 in cash and big old prizes away throughout Sunday from noon to 4. Now this is, remember, you can win a whole bunch of stuff, but this is also a fundraiser for the Birthplace of Country Music for Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. So your money is going to a great place, plus you can win some cool stuff. We all like stuff. Let's see, what kind of stuff, you ask? Well, you can win up to $25,000 cash. You can win a couple trucks. You can win some diamonds. What else can you win? Vacations, you name it. Go to bristolsessionsuperraffle.org. Okay, it's time to get into it tonight. We've got an amazing show this evening from 3 amazing talents from our region, all of which were scheduled to perform at 2020 Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. Again tonight, we've got Martha Spencer, Morgan Wade, and Amythyst Kiah. And throughout this evening, we will also be doing some pretty cool announcements, so watch for those as well. But first things first, we're going to kick off with Martha Spencer. Martha is a singer-songwriter and mountain musician and dancer from White Top Mountain in Virginia, in Southwest Virginia. She grew up in the musical family, the Spencer family, and learned to flatfoot and play many instruments at a young age, including the guitar, the fiddle, the banjo, the bass, the dulcimer, the mandolin. I haven't seen you play a couple of these. She performs and has recorded with various groups and has played shows and festivals around the U.S., Australia, the U.K., and Europe. She just released an amazing solo record, which we've been featuring at Radio Bristol quite a bit. Rolling Stone Country has featured her, Pop Matters, Americana Highways, and much, much more. And most importantly, she's also a Radio Bristol DJ. So we're really happy to have with us tonight Martha Spencer, everybody.
Thanks, Chris. I'm glad to be a part of this. I always love to get to Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, as well as anything with the Virginia tourism I've done. So it's really good to be a part of this. And hello to everybody out there in internet land. And thought I might kick things off with one that's a hopeful, kind of a hopeful one. One called "The Sun's Gonna Shine in My Back Door Someday." The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. March winds are gonna blow my blues all away. Well, my mama told me a long time ago never to marry no boy that I know. Spend all your money, wear out your clothes. What will happen to you, God only knows. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. March winds are gonna blow my blues all away. hopefully there will be some March winds blowing some blues away. And thought I might try a song here that I wrote, and it's one just kind of about, I guess, what you need at the end of the day, what you really need. It's one called Rags Over Riches. I'll wear the rags and you can keep the riches. You stay in the mansion and I'll sleep in the ditches. Temperance over gluttony, freedom over money, pride over shame. All I don't need, I'll soon give away. Run free like a mountain stream, whistle a tune that the robin sings. No turning back. I'm leaving my worries with the banjo on my back. All I need is my thumb and my feet. I'll hit the roads and I'll dance in the streets. Truth over lies. Don't let life pass you by. Don't forget what is real. All you need is what you want to feel. Run free like a mountain stream, whistle a tune that the robin sings. No turning back. I'm leaving my worries with the banjo on my back. I'll give you a smile if you'll stop and talk a while. I'll lend you an ear if someone needs to hear. Rags over riches, joy over judgment, love over all. I'll give what I can before I move on. Run free like a mountain stream, whistle a tune that the robin sings. No turning back. I'm leaving my worries with the banjo on my back. I'm leaving my worries with the banjo on my back. All right. A little bit of Rags Over Riches. And I thought I might do one more that I wrote. And this is one called Home's Where the Fiddle Rings. And it's mentioned I grew up in a musical family. And there's so many, I guess, a lot of great festivals and music all around this region. And so this is one just, I guess, kind of when I think of home. And I'll try a little bit of it for you. When people ask me where I come from, there's only one place I think of. It's where I hear them old-timey songs. It's where I know and folks did a little documentary on kind of the area and music, and they included that in there, so if they're tuned in, it's a big howdy to them out there. Pardon me while I tune a second. Imagine having to tune a banjo. Anyway. I'll try you one here that I've done for many years, and I've done it here at Bristol for sure. It's when I grew up playing with the White Top Mountain Band, my family, and here's one. See if I can shatter any lights or anything. One called Ruby. Honey, are you mad at your man? I done all I can do. Try to get along with you. Still you're not satisfied. Honey, are you mad at your man? If you don't believe I'm right, for me tonight, I'll take you to my shanty so cold. Ruby, honey, are you mad at your man? Ruby, honey, are you mad at you, man? All right. A little bit of Ruby. Hopefully I just didn't shatter anybody's screens out there. Just kidding. Anyway, just kidding. I did have a computer crash last week, but I wasn't singing when it happened. All right. Well, I'll try an old-time banjo tune I learned from my mom. It's one called Rock the Cradle Joe. gonna swap around here and grab the guitar real fast. And pardon me just a moment, I'll be right back. Not going very far. Now, there we go. All right. Yay! Well, I might try another one here. This is one I wrote and recorded on last album I put out, and it's for anybody who's ever had a heartbreak out there. Has anybody never had heartbreak out there? What's your secret? I'm just kidding. Sorry, just kidding. All right, here's one called My Heart Says Yes. My heart says yes, my mind says no. My heart says I love you, my mind says let you go. For I'm a lost soul, traveling a lost highway. I see heartaches and woes in my future days. You're like the brightest star on a summer night, so full of hope and love for life. And I'm like a storm, bringing clouds and rain. Don't me weigh you down, so I can't stay. You've got the sweetest smile and the kindest eyes, and it would break my heart to ever see him cry. I've got a rambling heart and roving eyes, can't stand still for long or stay satisfied. And the ears to some aren't always kind. I love you so, we should say goodbye. My heart says yes, my mind says no. My heart says I love you, my mind says let you go. For I'm a lost soul, traveling a lost highway. I see heartaches and woes in my future days. All right, as mentioned last week, I had a little bit one of them weeks. Had some septic tank issues, still do, and computer crashed, and I don't know, this and that, you know, but I know a lot of people have a lot of harder times out there, so not whining or nothing like that, but anyway, every once in a while you just have a blue, blue day. And so this is a old country song, Don Gibson, called Blue, Blue Day. It's been a blue, blue day. I feel like running away. I feel like running away from it all. My love has proved untrue. He found somebody new. It's been a blue, blue day for me. I feel like crying, dying. Thank you. And I guess they say with one good remedy, if you're feeling a little bit low, is always to have a friend out there. And I thought being at the birthplace, the Country Music Museum, a good one would be to do a Carter family tune. And this is one of my favorites of theirs called You've Been a Friend to Me. Thought I might do one more here that I wrote, and this is one, like I said, sometimes I guess you think of the mannerisms of people, and this is another one kind of just about my childhood, and a lot of things about my parents, and this is the one called Blue Ridge Mountain Lullaby. Daddy'd light up his cigarette, saw his fiddle pluck the strings, then tune a bit, tell the story of days gone by, before us kids would say goodnight. I'd fall asleep to Daddy fiddling, Soldier's Joey, Ragtime Annie, and Sally Gooden, old tunes ringing through the night, Blue Ridge Mountain Lullaby. thinking we got time for a couple more here. Is that about right? Uh-huh. Oh, 3 more. Okay, alrighty, cool. Well, maybe I thought I would try one good old Hank Williams song here. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. We'll send that out to everybody out there. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and she looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. And suddenly I got that old time feeling, and I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know when others' lips may kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Heaven only knows how much I miss you, and I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. And I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Thank you. I got time, so I thought I might try a good kind of gospel number here. One called Ain't No Grave, kind of hold my body down. And then after that, I might try to do a little dancing and get Miss Amythyst Kiah. She'll join me after that for one. And again, thanks to Bristol for having me as a part of this. A great lineup, and also and Virginia Tourism. And no, it's been a hard time for a lot of folks out there, and but hopefully better times awaiting ahead. And so anyway, sending a lot of love out there to everybody. And here's one called There Ain't No Grave. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out the ground, 'cause there ain't no grave Amythyst. Real excited to hear her set a little later, too. I think she's awesome. Get her to join me on little banjos, and I'm going to try to do a little flat-footing. Let's see. Move that chair out of
Hey everybody. Didn't she sound amazing? So awesome. Really great. Really lucky to be here right now, so yeah. Alright. Hold on. I'm trying to remember which song am I playing? Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Amythyst, and thanks to Bristol and Virginia Tourism.
Martha Spencer, everybody. Wonderful set from Martha Spencer. We want to thank her for being here tonight. MarthaSpencerMusic.com for more information. Beautiful, beautiful music, beautiful singing, nice songs. Of course, we're very happy to have her tonight. We're in the middle of our programming for Celebrate Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, doing online programming all weekend long. And tonight, it's a great, great night. Want to let you know tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we're kicking things off early with encore performances from festivals past, featuring bands like The War and Treaty, Mike Ferris, Jerry Douglas and Earls of Leicester, Folk Soul Revival, and the Way Down Wanderers. That starts at 1 p.m. from 1 to 4 o'clock. And then Saturday, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., live performances from Acoustic Syndicate, who are going to have special guest Graham Sharp with the Steep Canyon Rangers, and Jim Lauderdale will be there as well. We're looking forward to that. It's going to be a great show. And then Sunday, folks, is the Bristol Sessions Super Raffle from noon to 4 p.m. I'm going to be talking a whole lot, 4 hours of talking about all the great prizes that we have. If you're not aware of the Bristol Sessions Super Raffle yet, you need to be, because there isn't too much time left. There's less than 100 tickets. Oh, man, there's only like 20 tickets left. So time is now. Act quick, and you could potentially win up to $25,000 cash. We're giving away a total of $250,000 in cash and prizes. This is a benefit that goes to, this is a fundraiser that goes to benefit the birthplace of country music and Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. So jump on it, because you can really win some amazing stuff too. There's a few different cars, a few different trucks, trips, cash, all sorts of good stuff. Bristol supersessions.org. It's a tongue twister. I didn't get it right. Bristol Sessions Super Raffle.org. Was that right? I got it right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, all right, so stay tuned, folks. We've got some more great performances coming your way. Morgan Wade and Amythyst Kiah coming as well. All right, first things first, let's introduce to you Mr. Brent Treesh, Bristol Rhythm and Roots Music Committee Chairman. He's going to announce some bands slated to perform at next year's Bristol Rhythm and Roots 2021. Hey, Brent.
Hey, Chris. It's good to hear music in Bristol again, isn't it?
It feels good, doesn't it? I mean, there's nothing beats live music, and I know Rhythm and Roots is such a fundamental part of this region as far as live music is concerned. It's at the core of our region. Music was what we're all about, and Rhythm and Roots plays a big part in that. I know this year was slated to be a pretty heavy-hitting year. Must have been a really difficult decision to put things on hold. But talk a little bit about what the plans are for the upcoming year.
Yeah, we were really excited for 2020, and of course the pandemic hit. And you know, we want to pause for a moment and just understand that the pandemic has impacted so many people out there in the music industry, and we really hope all the musicians and the support staff and all the venues out there are doing really well, and best wishes to all those folks out there. And when we started thinking really about what we were going to do for 2021, we wanted to do something to kind of give back to those folks, and so we started thinking about really trying to bring back as many of those artists for 2021 as possible. And so we've already, of course, announced that Jason Isbell and the 400 unit are coming back, Tanya Tucker is coming back, and Blackberry Smoke is coming back. And we're excited right now to give you 6 more of those artists.
Yeah.
So we are extremely excited, and a big, deep breath to so many people out there coming all the way from Bristol, England. We're bringing Yola to Bristol Rhythm and Roots 2021.
Yeah.
Of course, one of our fan favorites, a person that's been a part of our history so much, is Rhonda Vincent. We're excited to bring her back as well. A fan favorite from the last couple of years, a band that I was so excited to find, a great young group called The New Respects. They'll be back in Bristol. And of course, if you just heard Martha Spencer, you can understand why we absolutely have to have her group. The Blue Ridge Girls coming back. And then, in fact, we started thinking about this entire lineup that we're offering here on this live stream tonight, and we decided that we're going to bring all of them as well. So we're excited to have Morgan Wade and Amythyst Kiah joining us in 2021.
Good stuff. Good stuff. It's going to be an amazing lineup, and I think you were very smart in bringing these 3 acts tonight back.
We try to make the easy decisions, Chris.
Nice. Brent Treesh, everybody, we want to thank him for being here this evening, and thank him for all of his hard work on the music committee and helping Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion become a reality. There's so many folks behind the scenes that make this festival the beautiful thing that it is, and it's folks like Brent who really put the heart and soul into this festival, so we want to thank him. All right. Let's see. I think we've got a special, speaking of folks who really helped put the festival on, we've got a special announcement from our 2020 and 2021 festival chair, Angela Castiola. And we've got a video from her.
Hi, I'm Angela Castiola, the 2020 and 2021 festival chair for Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. On behalf of the festival committee, we are sad that we are not in downtown Bristol this weekend celebrating our 20th anniversary. We work all year to plan Bristol Rhythm, and we have already started planning and working on Rhythm and Roots for 2021. Make plans to join us next September in downtown Bristol. Until then, enjoy the live stream this weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we look forward to seeing you in September of 2021.
Thank you, Angela. We appreciate that. And folks, want to remind you about our Festival Hero campaign. By donating $75 or more, you're eligible to become a Festival Hero. Festival Heroes have a place of distinction here in the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, and they will receive their name on a permanent plaque in the museum. Also, they'll receive a special edition 20th anniversary poster signed by the festival artist for 2021. And perks here at the museum, including programming and all sorts of good stuff. So make sure to look into that. birthplaceofcountrymusic.org. I've got that one down. birthplaceofcountrymusic.org. Right now, I want to get Leah to come over here and tell us a little bit more about the Festival Hero list.
Well, you know, we're going to roll right down here in just a minute those who have signed up for that so far, and we've been very fortunate. We've had a lot of people come on board to help support us. So let's roll that video right now. So if you don't see your name up there and you gave after September the 4th, it will be up there. But we had to get our graphics together, etc., early so we could roll this. But we're really appreciative of those who have stepped up to the plate and become a festival hero. And that program will be going on for quite a while.
All right. We also want to take a minute to thank our wonderful sponsors for this evening. Tonight's performances are made possible by our presenting sponsors. Our friends at Virginia Tourism Corporation, a.k.a. Virginia is for lovers. Virginia is also for music lovers. And Wander Love is calling with adventure and is the destination. Reconnect with what you love this year on an epic Virginia road trip. Travel our region along the Crooked Road, Virginia's heritage music trail, and come and see us here at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum. We're following all recommended protocols for our visitors' health and safety during the pandemic, so it's really, come on down. We would love to see you here. Virginia is for Lovers has been a great partner of Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion for many years, and we're very grateful for them and their long-standing support of our organization and the region. And also a big thanks to our friends at Hard Rock. The Birthplace of Country Music is excited about Hard Rock investing in downtown Bristol. We look forward to working with them on future music projects as we develop a great spirit of cooperation between our two organizations. And let's play a special message from Hard Rock.
Bristol can lead America's comeback with one of their own. A new Hard Rock means over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We're not only talking jobs, we're talking good paying jobs.
This will put Bristol back on the map all over again.
Hard Rock in Bristol? I never thought I'd see the day.
We've got to say yes.
Over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We've got this one shot to make it happen.
Vote yes for Bristol.
Thank you, Hard Rock. And also a big thank you to our friends at Holston Medical Group. Holston Medical Group has been a great partner of Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion for many years, not only through their sponsorship dollars, but by putting up first aid tents that are manned by staff and physicians throughout the festival weekend. And we want to make sure to point out that this weekend would not be possible without their support. And also, speaking of support, how about downtown Bristol? There's been a lot of shops and merchants who've stepped up to the plate, Leah, right?
Yeah, and you know what was so special about this isn't something that the Birthplace of Country Music or Bristol Rhythm and Roots came up with. Our downtown merchants, and you know, it hurts all of us not to have the festival, but you think about our downtown merchants who depend on those visitors over the weekend. They got together and decided, well, you know, I know this is hard on Bristol Rhythm and Roots and Birthplace of Country Music. We're going to give back to them. So we have businesses in our downtown who signed up to give 10% back of their earnings for this weekend to Believe in Bristol, which is our Main Street program, and Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. So what a testament to us to know that we have that support. And what we would like to do is urge anyone that's near our region or lives here to come downtown over the weekend and shop in their stores, eat in their restaurants and stuff, and support them in any way you can, not only this weekend, but as we move forward to help them get through this winter.
Definitely. We want to thank all of those great stores for stepping up and helping us out through these trying times. All right, just a few more minutes and we'll jump into some great more live music. But want to remind you again of our schedule throughout the weekend. Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern. Encore performances from Bristol Rhythm and Roots past, like Mike Ferris, the Warren Treaty, Jerry Douglas, and the Earls of Leicester. Carson Peters and Iron Mountain, Folk Soul Revival, and the Way Down Wanderers. Tomorrow's festival flashback is presented by Bristol, Tennessee Essential Services, who are also airing all of our programming throughout the weekend as well. And then Saturday, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we've got Acoustic Syndicate and Grammy Award winner Jim Lauderdale. So that'll be great. And then Sunday is the Bristol Sessions Super Raffle, and apparently there's only 20 tickets left, so you better jump on it. It's going to sell out tonight, folks. This is your chance to win over $250,000 in cash and big prizes, including a $25,000 cash prize, $10,000 cash prize, a few different trucks, a few different cars, trips, all sorts of stuff. BristolSessionsSuperRaffle.org. Get those tickets while you can. That is a big fundraiser for the Birthplace of Country Music and Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. Okay. Time to get into some music. We've got a wonderful, wonderful artist here with us this evening. Based out of Floyd, Virginia, Morgan Wade's edgy yet poetic voice brings the listener to the forefront of an emotional battleground. Her sound is what can be described as a new era of country rock and roll. Backed with the harder, edgier sound quality, her group brings an energy that can have listeners rocking out 1 second and the next be toe-tapping in swing. Very happy to have her here with us this evening at the Birthplace of Country Music. Everybody, Morgan Wade.
After y'all found me, I was just outside having a cup of coffee. You knew my skin back before I had all these tattoos. You remember me on late nights strung out from pills and booze. We've had some bad times, baby, but we had some good times too. You knew my skin back before I had all these tattoos. And baby, 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 we ain't nothing but Rolling Stones. But being a gypsy ain't so bad when you're with me, 'cause I never have to be alone. You've seen the parts of me that the world says I should hide. But even in the dark, you love my bitter heart, and we'll make it to the other side. These days when I look back, I just have to laugh, 'cause they all said that you and I would never last. Well, I made my share of mistakes and we left that in the past. These days when I look back, I just have to laugh. 'Cause baby, 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 we ain't nothing but rolling stones. But being a gypsy ain't so bad when you're with me, 'cause I never had to be alone. You've seen the parts of me that the world says I should hide. But even in the dark, you love my bitter heart, and we'll make it to the other side. But even in the dark, you love my bitter heart, and we'll make it to the other side. Baby, 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 we ain't nothing but rolling stones. Being a gypsy ain't so bad when you're with me, 'cause I never had to be alone. You've seen the parts of me that the world says I should hide. But even in the dark, you love my bitter heart, and we'll make it to the other side. Even in the dark, you love my bitter heart, and we'll make it to the other side.
What happens when I do my own makeup. I hope y'all get this on camera. My eyes stuck together or something like that. My mom was real proud of me too. When I talked to her today, she was like, "Man, I'm so glad you did your makeup today. This is what happens when you've been stuck in quarantine." But she's like, "I'm gonna go ahead and embarrass myself. It's fine." But I am really excited to be here. This is the most I've done besides go to Walmart in the last 6 months, right? Something like that. I got a dog, so that's keeping me busy, but nah, this has been really great. It's raining in my house. Is it raining at yours? When it rains, it pours. To hell with the metaphors. I want you so bad, I think I might die. I'm sorry, keep feeding you these lines, but I sure like your sounds, and if you were here, I'd love to get you high, then lay you down. I want you hanging around. I've been needing something good. Hey, baby, can I use you right now? Wrote you a letter, I threw it in the trash. Got it out, lit it with a match. I ain't gonna tell you how I feel. It's overrated, but damn, it's real. I sure like your sounds, and if you were here, I'd love to get you high, then lay you down. I want you hanging around. I've been needing something good. Hey, baby, can I use you right now? If you don't want me, that don't bother me at all. Don't get upset if I don't answer when you call. Maybe I can move up until there's nothing to move on from. My
My veins are on fire, baby. My face is numb. I sure like your sounds, and if you were here, I'd love to get you high then lay you down. I want you hanging around. I've been needing something good. Hey, baby, can I use you right now? It's raining in my house. Is it raining at yours? Thank y'all. Y'all cut me off when it's my time to get off. If I could go let down my hair, would you take off those clothes you wear and hold me here tonight? If I could learn to trust someone, my heart it's like a loaded gun. Tell me it'll be alright. I've been looking for some peace of mind. And with you here, I think it's time. Lay me down on the floor in your kitchen, show my angry heart what I've been missing. Baby, take me away. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you rest my angry bones? Baby, take me away. I wanna feel something. Take me away. I'm so good at resisting, been putting up my best defenses. I am growing weak. So baby, baby, lay me down. Take the words out of my mouth. I'm too tired to speak. You're the woman in me. She needs a lover in you. I think you know what to do. Lay me down on the floor in your kitchen, show my angry heart what I've been missing. Baby, take me away. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you rest my angry bones? Baby, take me away. I wanna feel something. Take me away. So lay me down on the floor in your kitchen, show my angry heart what I've been missing. Baby, take me away. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you rest my angry bones? Baby, take me away. I wanna feel something. Yeah, I wanna feel something. Thank y'all.
hopefully I'll have a record out here soon. It was gonna come out, and then we had this little thing called COVID going on. Kind of ruined my plans. And in my hand you said, look pretty, so devious. Rode in from the Windy City, yeah. I ain't got a clear view. Tell me what you want me to do. And you tell me every single secret in your mind. So come on, baby, we got nothing but time. You say I'm too young for you. You're scared I'm too right for you. You said you hate the smell of cigarette smoke. You only used to smoke when you drank. When you lived in Chicago and sure where the wind blows. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. And now here we go. You got me falling in love again. You got a secret, I wanna keep it. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. The way you move your hands across my body, it's kissing you in a hotel lobby. Baby, I don't wanna lose this feeling. You're giving me something to believe in. And who were you before I knew your name? Were you drunk at midnight waiting for the train? You could have been anyone back then, just another kid reaching for the wind. You say you hate the smell of cigarette smoke. You only used to smoke when you drank. When you lived in Chicago, sure where the wind blows. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. Now here we go. You got me falling in love again. You got a secret, I wanna keep it. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. What were you like when you were a little wilder? Why don't you show me? Why don't you show me what you were like when you got a little higher? Just for tonight, just for tonight. You said you hate the smell of cigarette smoke. You only used to smoke when you drank. When you lived in Chicago and sure where the wind blows. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. Now here we go. You got me falling in love again. You got a secret, I wanna keep it. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. I wish I'd known you in your wilder days. Thank y'all so much. I got one more for you. By summer's end, I predict that I finally lost my mind. The doctor said that
they might help me this time. And I hope that's the case, 'cause I feel I am wasting one life that I have. The chances they come and the chances they go, but the time you don't get that back. And Johnny called me late last night, and I told Mr. Walker, just go home. Why do the demons in my mind ever wanna leave me alone? It's a pistol and a bottle, it's a drug and it's a throttle. Now tell me they'll make me feel alive. I know good and well that ain't gonna help. I'm just praying and I make it through the night. Well, I'd love to get to sleep, but I can't get too deep, though I'm doing the best that I can. My mind likes to talk about everything I'm not, even worse, everything I am. I tell my friends and they tell me that time will only do me well, but I won't shut my mouth this here, roll down in the cell. You can't talk about your mental health. And Johnny called me late last night, and I told Mr. Walker, just go home. Why do the demons in my mind never wanna leave me alone? It's a pistol and a bottle, it's a drugs and it's a throttle. They'll tell me they'll make me feel alive. I know good and well that ain't gonna help. I'm just praying and I make it through the night. And Johnny called me late last night, and I told Mr. Walker, just go home. Why do the demons in my mind never wanna leave me alone? It's a pistol and a bottle, it's a drug and it's a throttle. Now tell me they'll make me feel alive. I know good and well that ain't gonna help. I'm just praying and I make it through the night. I pray and I make it through the night. Thank y'all so much.
You know, we're always hunting for him. It's like, where? You know, you've seen that, where's Waldo? Well, we say, where's Chris? Here he is.
All right, I made it back. Big thank you to Morgan Wade. We really appreciate her coming this evening. She's an amazing, amazing singer-songwriter, as you all have heard. If you're just joining us, you are watching. We're in the midst of our virtual celebration of Bristol Rhythm and Roots reunion. Very happy to have you here with us, and thanks for hanging out. A few announcements want to tell folks. Speaking of the Bristol Session Super Raffle, we are officially sold out. So tickets are gone, folks.
Well, we're sold out online.
Yes.
But there are a handful left at the museum. So if you're in town and want a ticket, you better be here when the doors open at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So we do have a few left here, but I think they'll go really fast.
Well, and we want to also mention a big thank you to our downtown businesses who support the festival every year by opening their doors to either to venues and just to welcome our guests to make them feel at home in our beautiful Twin Cities. Pay them a visit this weekend, and they'll donate 10% of their profits to Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion and Believe in Bristol. So big thank you to all of our downtown businesses who are helping us out. And also, don't forget to come here to the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, where we tell the story of the legendary 1927 Bristol Sessions and the important role those recordings made in the evolution of country music industry. The museum is open Tuesday through Sunday, and we have a special video update from the museum's head curator, Renee Rogers, and we're going to cue that.
Hey everyone, I'm Renee Rogers, the head curator here at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, and I just wanted to tell you about a few of the things that you have to look forward to here at the museum in the fall. Right now we have two special displays about the centennial of women's suffrage in America to mark that wonderful historic milestone. One of them you can see behind me here is from the Tennessee State Museum, and it's called To Make Our Voices Heard, Tennessee Women's Fight for the Vote. And then in our hallway behind me, we have another great display from the Smithsonian Institution called Votes for Women, A Portrait of Persistence. And both of those are definitely worth checking out to really dig deeper into that history. We also have another special exhibit coming on September 29th, and will be here through March 28th, 2021, and that is Honky Tonk, Portraits of Country Music, Photographs by Henry Hornstein. Some wonderful black and white images of country music icons and their fans, and some wonderful objects to go along with that honky tonk theme. Definitely worth visiting. And then finally, some great radio programming to keep an eye out for, or to keep your ear out for, in fact. One is our regular Radio Bristol Book Club program, which is on the fourth Thursday of the month. Our September book is all about Jimmy Rogers, and then the rest of our books are online for you to check out and maybe read along with us. And then another great thing coming is in October, a radio program all about museums hosted by myself and my colleague Scotty Almany, where we're going to just nerd out on museums. So be sure and look out for those. We hope that you'll make it to the museum. We hope that you'll come visit us. There's lots to do here and lots to do online with our educational and virtual content. Thank you.
Big thanks to Renee Rogers, and again, come on down to the Birthplace of Country Music Museum. We would love to have you down here and see you down here and enjoy all of the special exhibits and amazing exhibits that we do have here at the museum. Just a few notes I want to mention. Of course, if you aren't aware, Birthplace of Country Music is an organization that has a number of arms to it. We have the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, of course, a Smithsonian affiliate, telling that story of the 1927 Bristol Sessions and their impact. We also have Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, which we're celebrating this weekend. Wonderful festival. If you've never been down for that, please come and join us next year for 2021. In my opinion, one of the best festivals in the nation, and right here in the region, no question, top of the line festival. And so many people come together, and it's a feel-good, amazing community of people. So come on down to that. And our third branch is Radio Bristol, and that's where I spend most of my time. If you haven't tuned into Radio Bristol, we ask you to do that. You can visit listenradiobristol.org. It's where we celebrate all of the regional musicians that we have here in this region. It's such a rich rich region of amazing musical traditions, and we do our best to try to highlight and celebrate those musicians, as well as a lot of nationally touring artists coming through. We have various programs. Maybe last night you caught Farmin' Fun Time. That's actually become a PBS television show. So if you're living in the South, you can check out Farmin' Fun Time on many PBS stations throughout the South, and that footprint continues to grow. If you're not familiar with Radio Bristol, check it out. We have about 30 DJs, all from the area, who specialize in different aspects of American music, and it's folks who really know their stuff and play really cool stuff. You're not going to find music anywhere else like the stuff that we play here at Radio Bristol.
It's true.
It is true. And Leah Ross is here with me. And Leah, tell us a little bit about some of the sponsors that we've got helping making this weekend happen.
Well, you know, first of all, we really have to give a big shout out to Virginia Tourism Corporation, because they've been with us for so many years and been on projects with us. You know, we've been to England with them a couple of times. We've been to represented them at a festival over in England. So they've been big supporters of ours, and when we talked about not having this year's festival, they were as sad as we are not to be able to have it. So they've been on board for a long time. We really appreciate that. You know, they are what I would call the ultimate tourism department, because they do so many things. But one of the things that's special to us is they are music lovers, and we are all music lovers. So we're going to show a little video of theirs, Virginia Wander Love video.
Hey everybody, we're the Deans. I'm Sam.
I'm Nikki. I'm Coulter.
Our family's headed down to Wytheville and Abingdon for a fun couple of days of riding bikes and eating great food. So let's get going.
Bristol can lead America's comeback with one of their own. A new Hard Rock means over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We're not only talking jobs, we're talking good paying jobs.
This will put Bristol back on the map all over again.
Hard Rock in Bristol? I never thought I'd see the day.
We've got to say yes.
Over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We've got this one shot to make it happen.
Vote yes for Bristol.
And last but not least, for sure, is Holston Medical Group, who has brought this great show to us tonight and this whole weekend. So we want to put a big shout out to them, and I'll turn it back over to Chris.
Thank you, Leah. Leah Ross, our Executive Director of the Birthplace of Country Music. And folks, again, just another reminder, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Celebrate Bristol Rhythm concert. We've got Jim Lauderdale and Acoustic Syndicate, and again, Bristol Sessions Super Raffle tickets are sold out. We have just a few remaining. If you come into the museum, you can get them by talking to the folks at the front desk. There's just a few available that way. All right, it's time for our final artist of the evening. An artist who's has made a huge impact here in the Tri-Cities and way beyond that as well. Originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee, but we claim her as our own here in Johnson City and Bristol and Kingsport. Her timely song, Black Myself, was nominated recently as a Grammy for Best American Roots Song, and also won Song of the Year at Folk Alliance International last year. And of course, that was part of the great group Our Native Daughters. And also, Amythyst Kiah is a rising star and acclaimed solo artist in her own right. with an amazing, powerful, and nuanced vocal delivery. Wonderful songwriter. Also proud to have, Amythyst is a great friend of mine, and we're really happy to have you here, and a wonderful friend of Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. You've been playing here for many, many years. Thank you for being here tonight. Amythyst Kiah, everybody.
I don't think any of us thought that, but appreciate every one of you all at home that's tuned in and watching, and thanks to Bristol for Virginia Tourism for getting together and putting this show together. This has been incredible. I've had an amazing time watching Martha and Morgan, so I feel lucky to be part of this show. So thank y'all. So I'm going to be playing quite a few songs from my latest release that will come out sometime in early 2021, and the album's called Wary and Strange, and this song's called Firewater. Melancholy always seemed to work for me, wistful and uncertain of my dream. Stardust forms into shapes that never leave, strange and wary they all seem. I'm a ghost in the hall, I ain't in the room. Everywhere I go, impending doom. Spirits does it take to lift a spirit? I don't know, I don't know. 'Cause I bought every spirit and I'm still laying here crying on the floor, on the floor. So can you just leave me be? Being drenched in fire, water won't save me. I'll forsake the path of filth and fleas. Can you just leave me be? Pensive stares are the only crowns I've ever gleaned. So in the dark I find the answers that I need. City lights are the only stars I ever see. How many nights until I finally can breathe? How many spirits does it take to lift a spirit? I don't know, I don't know. 'Cause I bought every spirit and I'm still laying here crying on the floor, on the floor. So can you just leave me be? Being drenched in fire, water won't save me. I'll forsake the path of filth and fleas. Can you just leave? Can you just leave? Can you just leave? Me be. All right, thank y'all. Pull us a little bit closer. So that song was called Firewater, and it's interesting because this next song is called Hangover Blues. Hangover Blues was written during a time when I'd started to, I guess, become more social and start dating and that kind of thing. And so it was like at the beginning of the party phase where it was fun, and Firewater is about when it wasn't fun anymore, and I had to kind of back off before I went crazy. So anyway, but this song will also be on Wary and Strange. It's on my earlier release called Amythyst Kiah and Her Chest of Glass, but wanted to kind of do an acoustic version, do a different version of it for the new record. So I'm excited for everybody to hear it. But yeah, here's Hangover Blues. This morning, feeling bad, had the worst hangover that I ever had, and I know that my baby had it going on. And if I did it all over again, I'd do the same damn thing anyhow. And if I did it all over again, I'd do the same damn thing anyhow. Yeah. Switchblades, band of cigarettes. Lord knows I'd like to look, but I was scared today. And I know that my baby had it going on. You had my hands and knees and joints shaking, I'm rendered speechless every time. You had my hands and knees and joints shaking, I'm rendered speechless Thank you. This next song is one that I actually started writing it back in 2009. It was in a songwriting class, and I started writing it. I wrote the 2 verses and the chorus, and then I realized, the story that I'm writing it because I've heard other people sing about it, but I've not actually experienced this. And so I just, in my own head, I was like, well, I feel kind of weird doing that. So I kind of put the song down. And then 8 years later, unfortunately, I experienced the thing that I had written about. So now I feel like I can sing it with conviction. So this song's called The Ballad of Lost. Every time the wind blows, my mind goes to, my heart keeps on wandering, and my head is in the clouds. When your name slipped through my lips, my heart falls through. Don't you know my eyes were brown? Oh, but now they've turned to blue. Explain, well, I just turned and walked away. And I am lost. Maybe I have always been. Sunday, you gonna find me once ashes turn to doves. Make peace and bring me shelter to defeat the pain you cause me. But until then, I'll still be. I am lost. Maybe I have always been. And I believe I can forgive. Can I forget? Thank you. Do a switcheroo here. So the record took, well, it's taken like 2.5 years. I've been to 3 studios with it. It's just, during this time I was trying to figure out, you know, what I wanted the record to be and how I wanted to, you know, how I wanted to present this record to the world and all of those things. So it just took a minute to figure that out. But I had the opportunity to work with an amazing producer named Tony Berg at Sound City Studios in LA. And I will say that, you know, working with someone like him and with the array of like instruments and all kinds of gadgets and stuff that they have at the studio, he was able to help me look at my songs in a new way, which was really incredible. And so this one song that I've played for a little bit, it's been around, I've played it, you know, for a couple years now, and I've been playing on a regular guitar. And when we recorded this song in the studio, or like re-recorded the song, he's like, why don't you play this baritone guitar on this? I think it would sound great. And I'm like, baritone guitar? Like, I've seen them, but, you know, it wasn't anything that I'd ever really, I guess, entertained. And I fell in love with it when I recorded with it. So so I ended up buying one. Yeah, it's just interesting whenever you're working with someone that's got such an amazing vision and palette for sounds. It's very can be very inspiring. So I was very honored to be able to work with him. So, but yeah, so this song it came from a very strange, weird dream that I had about a person that I had to cut ties with for a multitude of reasons we won't get into, but at least I got a song out of it, so that's something. So this one's called Opaque. In the rain, in the darkness, underneath your opaque coat, underneath your porcelain frame and jutting jaw, there lives a scared rabbit, eyes wide and terrified. Your veneer of perfect grace was just a mouse's mouth. she washed away, washed away, washed away, washed away. Just like that, she washed away. She came crumbling down and washed away. Every word kept a secret when you spoke to me of love. How can I ever know if it was true? Excuses made to avoid the truth. Looks like I have to leave you alone in this rain. Just like that, she washed away, washed away, washed away, washed away. Just like that, she washed away. She came crumbling down. She stood there choking in the rain. She shook her head and backed away. She'd rather die than reach out for my hand. She stood there choking in the rain. She shook her head and backed away. She'd rather die than reach out for my hand. Just like that, she washed away, washed away, washed away, washed away. Just like that, she washed away. She came crumbling down. She came crumbling down. She came crumbling down and washed away, washed away. Thank you. Twirl every time I walk over there. I guess I'll just add a dance routine to that. I think I got time for a couple more. Okay, cool. So another thing about working with the producer on this record, also, Tony was also a session guitarist before becoming an A&R person and then eventually becoming a producer. And so he's also had some really interesting things to suggest for different guitar stuff in songs. So songs that I've been playing a certain way for a number of years now are a little bit different, so it's kind of like I'm relearning my song. But I really loved his suggestions, and so yeah, this one is probably the weirder change up. So I'm gonna try to not fumble it up. But this is a song that I've been playing for I guess about a year or two now, and it's a song that took me 2 years to write. It took me a really long time to write it. And it's about a traumatic thing that happened to me when I was younger. And so this song is sort of a way of me telling my younger self that it was okay to not be okay, and that I didn't have to keep my feelings down, and that I had people around me that would have been supportive and helped me. But, sometimes it's hard to ask for help. So this is what this song is kind of talking about. So it's called Wild Turkey. Late at night when I feel alone, I cry in darkness, screaming to the unknown, 'cause she's never coming back. No, she's never coming back. Body and water for days and days, hopes for a safe return were hopes in vain, 'cause she's never coming back. No, she's never coming back. When I was 17, I pretended not to care. Stayed numb for years to escape despair. When your soul dies, you just can't hide it. Everyone can tell. Oh Lord, will I ever feel right again? Tried so hard to be an automaton, body of steel and wired circuits for my backbone, 'cause she's never coming back. No, she's never coming back. Wild turkey in the car seat, the bottle's empty. I hope it gave her some relief, 'cause she's never coming back. No, she's never coming back. When I was 17, I pretended not to care. Stayed numb for years to escape despair. When your soul dies, you just can't hide it. Everyone can tell. Oh Lord, can I ever feel? When I was 17, I pretended not to care. Stayed numb for years to escape despair. When your soul dies, you just can't hide it. Everyone can tell. Oh Lord, will I ever feel? Will I ever feel right again? All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm telling you, in the past 6 months, I think I've played, I guess this is probably the third gig where there's been other people in the room. We did a Blue Ridge Music Center where it was outdoors and everybody was 6 feet apart, spread out and all that. And that was the first live show I think that me and my band had done in a long time, and I almost cried because it's like, oh my God, there's people there in front of me. Like, it's just that energy that you get from people is just, there's nothing like it. So I'm definitely going to be counting my blessings when it's time to hit the road again and play for more people. So anyway, thanks so much again for Bristol Rhythm and Roots and Virginia Tourism. And thanks again to Morgan Wade and Martha Spencer for also being part of it. And yeah, this has been great. So I've got one more. And this is the song, this is a song that is easily one of the most confrontational song I think I've ever written. And it kind of, it was a song that had been within me for a long time. And it's the song that I wrote for the Our Native Daughters project called Black Myself. And just the response from the record in and of itself, we tackle the topic of the transatlantic slave trade and looking at how it affected all involved, not only the people that were enslaved, but the people that owned the slaves and the people that supported the system. And then years later with Reconstruction and, Jim Crow laws, and then, just that continued pattern of trauma, So being able to explore that and explore it with Rhiannon Giddens and Layla McCullough and Allison Russell was a truly just a very spiritual, personal, emotional journey. And it also knocked me out of my writer's block I'd been having. So there's also that, but that was more or less a bonus. But anyway, it's been an honor to be able to play music with them and really appreciate everybody's love and support for the record and for the song, because I try to take 400 years of history and put it in a song, which wasn't exactly easy, but I guess I did okay with it. So here's Black Myself. Thanks so much again for listening. I wanna jump the fence and wash my face in the creek, but I'm black myself. I wanna sweep that gal right off her feet, but I'm black myself. I'm tired of walking around with no shoes on, 'cause I'm black myself. And your precious God ain't gonna bless me, 'cause I'm black myself. Is you washed in the blood of your chattel, 'cause the lambs rotted away. When they stopped shipping work horses, they bred their own anyway. Ooh. I don't pass the test of the paper bag, 'cause I'm black myself. I pick the banjo up and they sneer at me, 'cause I'm black myself. I'm tired of walking around with no shoes on, 'cause I'm black myself. You look me in my eyes and you don't see me, 'cause I'm black myself. Is you washed in the blood of your chattel, 'cause the lambs rotted away. When they stopped shipping work horses, they bred their own anyway. Ooh. I don't creep around, I stand proud and free, 'cause I'm black myself. I go anywhere that I wanna go, 'cause I'm black myself. I'm surrounded by many loving arms, 'cause I'm black myself. And I'll stand my ground and smile in your face, 'cause I'm black myself. I wash away the blood and tears. I've been born brand new. There's no more work horses, but still some work to do. 'Cause I'm black myself. Oh, 'cause I'm black myself, 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 'cause I'm black myself. Thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
Amythyst Kiah, everybody. You can check out Amythyst music at amythystkiah.com. We can't wait for that new record. Amazing, amazing songs. And just like she said, it feels so great to have live music here, and it's been too long. We hope that you at home have enjoyed tonight. Again, a big thank you to Martha Spencer and Morgan Wade and Amythyst Kiah. And big thank you to you for watching this evening. Don't forget, we've got programming happening for the rest of the weekend as well. Kicking things off tomorrow at 1 p.m. and then 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Jim Lauderdale and Acoustic Syndicate. And also another reminder, the Super Raffle is officially sold out online. We have a few tickets, but you got to come into the museum to pick those up. But we will be doing all of our announcements for the Super Raffle, all winners, Sunday afternoon from noon until 4 p.m. Also want to thank tonight's show sponsor, Virginia is for Lovers. Virginia is for music lovers, and Wander Love is calling, with adventure as the destination. Reconnect with what you love this year on an epic Virginia road trip.
Feeling at the start of a trip? That stir of excitement as you pack your bags, or that tiny thrill as you set your out of office? That feeling is what we call Wander Love. It's that unbounded joy of embarking on a new adventure. And this year, that adventure is right here in Virginia. Whether you hop off the interstate and take the scenic route, stumble upon a new love, or simply escape to our wide open spaces, your Wander Love is calling. Plan your next adventure at virginia.org.
Also want to thank Hard Rock for their support of this weekend's festivities virtually. We look forward to working with them in the future music projects as we develop a great spirit of cooperation between our two organizations. And let's play a message from Hard Rock as well.
Bristol can lead America's comeback with one of their own. A new Hard Rock means over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We're not only talking jobs, we're talking good paying jobs.
This will put Bristol back on the map all over again.
Hard Rock in Bristol? I never thought I'd see the day.
We've got to say yes.
Over 2,000 jobs for Bristol.
We've got this one shot to make it happen.
Vote yes for Bristol.
And also a big thank you to our sponsor, Holston Medical Group. Without their help, this weekend would not have been possible, that is for sure. We want to thank all of our sponsors for making this weekend reality. And a big thank you to all of our Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion alumni and supporters for giving to the Festival Heroes campaign, where your donations are helping us recover from the loss of this year's event. If you'd like to donate and be annual Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, September the 10th through the 12th for 2021. As you know, those three artists that we saw today, they will be featured at next year's Rhythm and Roots Reunion, along with a whole slew of amazing artists. Visit bristolrhythm.com for more information. And again, thank you all for everything. Appreciate your support. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow at noon from noon to 4. That's not too early, but for musicians it is. And then also 7 o'clock for Jim Lauderdale and Acoustic Syndicate. Chris Trulson with the Birthplace of Country Music and Radio Bristol, wishing you a good night.